Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Hello, Mario. Hello, Bella. Hello, wonderful human beings. Welcome to my live. Well, guess what? Today is day 10. 10 days in a row that I have showed up here live on TikTok so that I can get comfortable, calibrate my system to showing up in a space where I'm not used to being and getting comfortable with being seen. Welcome, Che. Welcome, Rocky. It's Saturday night. Oh, Saturday or Sunday for some folks. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This always goes like this when I jump on, you know? Yeah. How you doing? How's your Saturday going, folks? What's going on with people out there? So, for anybody that's here, my name is Arita, and I am, what should I say about myself? I'm on a journey. As many people are, this spiritual awakening journey, and my guidance has led me here to show up on YouTube. I keep getting these fucking names wrong of these things. See? Good thing nobody's paying me to do this. I would have been fired. Well, I'm showing up here on TikTok. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing up here on TikTok because this seems to be the space that God wants me to be in. So I'm just showing up, not knowing fully the reasons why, but one of them I know is to talk to people. I love communicating with people, but I feel like human beings have lost the ability of communicating and connecting. So I am showing up here on TikTok to change that up a bit and to invite anybody that's willing, boldly so, to join me in actual conversations. And to help me move it along, I have brought some oracle cards just to help, me with conversation as I'm getting used to doing this type of stuff. I don't have a script, so I don't have any ideas necessarily of what I'm going to be speaking about. But God just says show up and trust. So that's what I'm doing tonight. How about you? How are you showing up for yourself? And are you in full trust? Hello, Kristen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is not your typical life, folks. This is whatever typical lives are. This is not going to be one of them. So, who's out there? What's going on in the world for you? What's going on in your world, folks? What can I say? Today was a quiet day for me. I really just chilled out. Why? Because the weather got cold again. Yesterday was a balmy 22 degrees, I swear. I was outside in a tank top and, no jacket. And today it's rainy and cold and back to whatever, one degree, 2 degrees or something like that. I don't know. I didn't leave my house other than actually this morning. I got up early because I had a friend staying with me and they were heading to the airport. So I was up early and then I went down by the water and watched the sun coming up for a bit. So that was actually really nice, which I haven't done in a while. So sometimes, it's good to be spontaneous, and just do something that's, the magic of a sunrise, right? When was the last time you watched a sunrise? And Rocky, I should send you the video. Just I got like a little 15-minute time lapse, 15-second actually time lapse I did just watching the sunrise, and it was fucking cold out, not gonna lie. When you're sitting by the water and the breeze is blowing. But it was so beautiful. It was beautiful. And you know what was interesting, Rocky, when I was there? I just started talking out loud. And, without even realize what I was doing, it's like I just spoke a poem, like it just was created on the spot. And it just came flowing through, looking at the water, feeling the breeze, seeing the sun, and yeah, thinking out loud, exactly. And when I was done, it was kind of just this flow. When I was done, I laughed and I was like, I said, okay, God. So that poem was for you. That was just for us. And it just felt so super cool, Oh, you've seen these classes on Temu? Look, I got these at the glasses place. So if I had known they were on Temu, I probably would have gotten it for cheaper. Yeah, gotta love these red frames. Sally Jesse Raphael throwback. Yes. So yeah, that's how I started my day with with just nature and the birds and the sun, and it was beautiful. So that's how I started my Saturday. How did you start yours, Rocky? What did you do? What did anybody do? Ibrahim, welcome. Maya, welcome. This is me just getting ready, welcoming everyone who's joining. Mr. and Mrs. Bent, welcome. Book folding a flower. So you did a book folding, you made a flower. You made a flower by folding books. That's what it is, right? You do those crazy designs of creating. Do you have any pictures on your TikTok of that stuff, Rocky? I think you should start posting your artistic brilliance so that the world can enjoy some of it, right? Because this journey is about us choosing us, and it's also about us sharing ourselves in places and spaces that we're not necessarily used to and we're not always comfortable doing. So I think that maybe you can start sharing some of your beautiful artistry and creativity with the world, because who knows who you might make happy with one of your pieces, right? I'm doing my part. Hello, Kafir. Soon, Rocky said soon. Okay, I'm gonna look out for that. So yeah, so should I pull some cards, Rocky? What should I do? Like, every time I jump on, I say that I'm going to give myself at least 30 minutes to show up in this space. And if I stay on for longer, that's a bonus. So should I? And like I said, I use oracle cards to help me move through conversations because, again, I've got to do what we need to do to get comfortable doing the things that we say that we desire to do. And, this month, April month, I'm just excited. I'm excited. It's my birthday month. And so me showing up daily is, I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm looking forward to the shifts in my life. Life is about doing the uncomfortable at times, but knowing that that discomfort is going to lead me somewhere. Okay, Rocky, I'm shuffling. Wasn't really thinking, but let's see what card wants to come out. And because I'm just gonna shuffle. Let's see. Yes. we are discussing a spiritual awakening here. We talk about relationships. We talk about anything and everything. Okay. 1, 2 cards, 3 cards. Okay. Let's go with this card. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. I mean, I did say that I was showing up here because I wanted to, I guess, embody the identity of the person that I say that I want to be, which is someone that is sharing their life experiences, encouraging others to choose themselves, because in life, that's the only way you get things out of this life, is when you choose you. So this card said manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Let's see. Life goes in cycles. There is a time for planting seeds and a time for harvesting bounty. Right now is your time for harvesting. Your innermost dreams and your desires are manifesting. Thanks for liking this live, Lizzie. Your innermost dreams and desires are manifesting. Don't stop the flow by doubting the process. All is unfolding according to your highest good. And, if this is me, manifesting my highest, my dreams, and it's not comfortable for me, I'm still going to show up because I desire change. And change does not happen with me remaining the same. So, the seeds of desires you planted so long ago, perhaps even before this life, are coming to fruition. Sometimes it's simply a matter of being still, opening your heart, and knowing that you deserve your dreams to come true. You are worthy of greatness, and you have the ability to manifest your deepest and most heartfelt wishes. Timing is everything, and the moment is ripe for those lingering desires to be realized. The bounty of the universe is pouring into your life. So, I don't know if anyone listening out there, if this is resonating with you. Are there dreams and goals that you've had that you feel like, is this ever going to happen? Yes, they are. And the way they also happen is when you commit to it, not once a week like I was doing, trying to show up here once a week, and then not 3 times a week either, but every single day. Right? Every single day, to take action towards something that's going to help to realize your dreams. And I'm not saying that it's got to be hard work. It's not about the hustle. It's about doing your part, choosing you, listening and trusting the voice within, and taking action. Right? It says the bounty of the universe is pouring into your life. So you got to make space for that to show up. Okay. And then actually 3 cards came out. So we're going to go with this one. It's called Simplifying Your Life. I feel like they all kind of go together. So simplifying your life. So first we're manifesting dreams. Or should we have simplified our life before we manifest the dreams? So simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Focus on what is important to you and let everything else go. Scan all areas of your life and clear out the internal and external clutter, and you'll experience remarkable transformations. Rest and rejuvenate. Do what matters and release whatever is left. To clearly hear messages from Spirit, simplify. If you are always busy and have accumulated much more than you need, you might also have a lot of static in your life. This can make it challenging to hear the voice of the Creator. Remove those things from your schedule that don't move your life forward. Then go through your living and workspaces room by room and clear out the clutter. Additionally, be sure to take time to clear any mental clutter. Calm your mind and simplify your thoughts. The smallest amount of clutter clearing, both external and internal, can make a huge difference in your life. So I'm one of those people that if my physical space is messy, then my head is messy. Like I feel so cluttered in my mind. And the only way to do that is to clean my physical space. Also, for a lot of people don't understand that spiritually having a clean space really actually is just energy. When you clear out junk, when you release shit, whether it's physical things, relationships, etc., when you release those things, it actually makes space, makes more room in your life for spirit to show up, to guide you, right? So where it says, if you are always busy and have accumulated much more than you need, you might also have a lot of static in your life. I call it noise. People, places, things, like just a lot of noise. And it's really, really good when you take the time with yourself to just get quiet and clear out your space in all the ways. Energetic space clearing, whether you do meditation, whether you want to take a nap, if that's what helps you clear your mind, it's so important. And with this being spring, spring is right here now. Well, so it says, the weather says otherwise, but this is also like a perfect time to do more clearing, right? Getting rid of all the things that you haven't worn in the last couple of years, the broken things that you're never going to repair. Simplify your life, make room for more, and what? Expect miracles. So the third card is expecting miracles. So miracles are blossoming in my life. So this card says, majestic wonders are unfolding for you even as you read this. Watch for them and embrace them. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude around you. Can I play a song in the background? Is that what you're asking, Tick Trigger? I know I usually have music playing. So this is what happened. This morning I went to cast, I just play off YouTube. Oh, maybe, anyways, I just play off YouTube. And for some reason, I think YouTube did an update and it will not allow me to cast anymore. It keeps asking me for permission from my phone. And even though it's never done that before, it's, it won't let me cast. I know, so boring. I will, should I, or I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I don't know if I come out of this, if I will end it. I have Spotify, I do, but not premium. But I don't know if they're like if I come out of this to try to like turn on Spotify, like if it will end this live. I am, like I said, I am new to this social media platform thingy and just getting used to utilizing all of this. So I apologize for all the quiet around me today. I'll fix that tomorrow. I'm going to come back tomorrow. At any case, I'm going to, like I said, I have 111 days that I've decided that I'm going to show up for. So I will ensure that I have music tomorrow. Okay. So let's finish with this card, expecting miracles. I'll start it again. Majestic wonders are unfolding for you, even as you read this. Watch for them and embrace them. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude around you. What is expected tends to be realized. Expect miracles in your life. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. Let go of fear and expectations. Allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the ways in which you think miracles can appear in your life. Know that you can be the miracle in the life of another. What do you think about that? Who's ready for some miracles? I'm ready for some miracles in my life. Hence, I'm showing up here. Hello, Rich. Welcome. We're talking about expecting miracles. And, oops. Wow, Rich, you just joined my live. I didn't even click on anything. Welcome.
Akoma, good
How
evening.
are you doing?
I'm good. I was just having a short of internet connection. We do call it data here, and just not having enough on that. So I just have to manage the one I have. That is why I could not join.
Oh, no, no, you're joining in
It
perfect
was
time.
12.
Yeah, no, no, perfect time joining.
Hello?
I'm here. Are you good? Can you hear us?
Yeah, the connection is bad. Okay, okay. I think it's good now.
I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I said I was. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Okay, so
Yeah, I could not join it. I have to wait till 12 midnight to do a suitable data that will help me because our connection here will call it data. The one that will
yes.
do for come online.
Okay, so how are you feeling today? What's going on with you? What do you want to share?
I'm feeling I'm feeling good. I just want to thank the universe and God. At least I'm moving even though it's a little bit scary to take that leap of faith. I still have to be grateful.
Do you see what my shirt says today? Godfidence.
Actually,
Is that what you're needing today? A little bit of Godfidence to take that leap of faith?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, you pull out the card yesterday, and
Yeah.
apart from then, I've been getting all this download of. There is one thing I want to share. There's power in taking that move because the universe only responds to action,
Mm-hmm.
not only your prayers. When you pray,
Exactly.
you take action of what you want, take action for it,
Yeah.
and I hope this will help someone because the
So
little action we take, we give signals to the universe that we are serious and we really want what we want.
exactly.
So
I totally
yeah,
understand that. So what action have you taken to show God that you really are listening?
yeah. Like I said, I've been stuck for a while around some people that their energy don't fit my reality anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and not that I have it all. I was talking about something of a scarcity mindset
Mm-hmm.
where you don't feel like you don't have it. How are you going to make this move? How are you going to do what's next for you? Because I know this journey. It's not easy to like put on your problem on any other person because everyone has their problem to face in life.
Right. Everybody
So
has their
I don't
journey.
blame people. Yes, I don't blame people when they don't understand me or they are not trying to like change their ways and you cannot change nature. That is how it is. Everyone has to find themselves and know themselves. You don't force people to do that. So
Absolutely.
I've been stuck for a while now and I just
So
have to
here's
take I just
so
have to
here's the
make this
thing. Like
move
you say, you're stuck,
even
right?
with the little I have.
Yeah,
But
because here's the thing that
I'm just like still praying to the universe like I will meet something on the way
right.
because
So
the journey like I say this journey that I am on I I don't know if I made it to you. I've been looking for a space of mind to just stay after like getting off from school. Let my place.
Hmm.
how to face life and get a place for myself so that I'll understand more and answer my purpose.
So, okay, so you're
Yes,
saying that like you have to take action, right? You know that you have to take action, right? Because it's not the others people that needs to change, it's you need to do something different,
the
correct?
connection is bad. I can't hear anyone. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. No. Do you want to come back, Rich? Technical difficulties, folks. Okay. Okay, Rich is disconnected. Let's try this again. Nope. Rich, you can try again. But anyways, you were saying that, you are around people like you're feeling stuck. You're around people that are not vibrating at the same level or space that you are. And you're correct. Like we're not here to change anybody and or convince anybody of anything. And if others are stuck in a particular place and you know that you no longer want to be in that place, the only option is for you to take action, to move, to trust that that's the guidance that you're receiving, that things will work out for you based on your actions, right? But if you stay, and this is for everyone, if you stay in a place where you know you shouldn't be anymore, but it's comfortable, it's what you know, it's your friends, yeah, all of these reasons that you come up with to stay because, like Rocky, we discussed yesterday, have known them for 20 years. So you want to stay because of like whatever foolishness reason that you want to stay. And truth is that the only way that change is going to happen is if you do something different. So yeah, it might mean that you're leaving certain people and situations behind, but like the first card that we had pulled, what was it? So manifesting your dreams. I think that's the one about releasing certain things, that's leaving things behind. I think it was that one, or is it was simplifying your life? Maybe it was that too. But it's super important that if you're feeling stuck, the only person that can move is you. Simple as that. Rich said it was manifesting your dreams. Oh, you heard that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's you're the only one that can make the move. So I know, Rich, you say that you're feeling stuck. I know you lost connection. It's okay. You say you're feeling stuck, but truth is, you're actually not stuck. You just haven't taken the step that you know that you're meant to take. So that's how I'm going to put it. You haven't taken the step that you know that you're meant to take, because we say that we're stuck, but truth is deep down we know what movement we got to make. And sometimes we don't make the movement because we feel like we're going to be even more isolated and alone on our journey. But like I keep saying, it's making room for more to come in. The people that you say that you want to connect with, the you said something about building your soul tribe, right? And the only way that happens is when we move away from those places and spaces that keep us stuck, that we say is stuck. But again, we're the only ones that can move, that can change that stuckness, right? So yeah, that was that. Let's see. So Let's go with some. Um, I'm feeling like Rich. Okay, Rich, we're gonna try again.
Mm.
All right,
I'm back.
welcome. You are
Yes, ma'am.
back.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Yes. So can speak so that others can hear what it is that you are saying.
Yeah, I heard you saying something like I have to move out of a place that is not conducive for me again. Like it's not. I have been telling myself even before now that I have outgrown the place, and it just taking those steps is not the problem. And the only that we made mention of something yesterday about um, having this scarcity mindset and having difficulty in manifesting. When you manifest something you don't see, sometimes it makes you feel like you're not getting it. But I got to know something. I did a 31 days gratitude
Mm-hmm.
last month. Every
Mm-hmm.
day I do write down of and be grateful of what God has done for me, even in the past, the one that hurts me, and the one that I see every day, which is being alive, being able to face challenges, because you have to accept challenges and everything to
Mm-hmm.
be able to attract more from God. And that's what I've been doing. So earlier this month I got, at least I saw a changes, and these changes came, and I have to take this leap of faith. And when you pull out the card that yesterday, I have to make that move. But again, I'm still like not getting it clear, because I don't want to sabotage myself in the way of trying to at the end worrying people around. And it's just that if I had my space, I would not even be going hard on myself. But I know it's a process, and I've just
Okay,
been keep
so
putting things together so that I'll just find peace
so
and be.
are you making plans? Like, do you have an idea of like where you want to go? Do you
Yeah, I
have
have
like
an idea of when I. Yeah, but the,
okay,
the thing is just about the financial side. Like
it's just the
like I
what?
said,
Sorry.
I'll just be putting in some funds so that I will just get a place that will stay. But it's not up to it yet, because you know how I don't know how things are, but I would not complain, and because I trust God, we do
Well, I
something.
well,
Universe
I
will come
think
through.
that's it, right? If God is asking you to move and you know that you're supposed to move, right? Again, the reason why we're stuck is because we have all these stories that we're creating in our head about the reasons why we can't move, right? So the thing is, you got to get clear on like tapping into the feeling of trusting where you're meant to, what your next step is, because God is not going to guide you to a place where you're going to fail, especially if you listen to God. But if we listen to ourselves, like we've led ourselves through many points of incompletion or failure, if people want to call it that, right? But if we say that we're trusting this guidance, if you're showing up, then you got to trust that God is showing up for you. So it's more now, if you know where you're meant to go, is to take that the action towards that. If it's you're going to go to a certain place, start looking into certain areas, figuring out where exactly that you want to move to. And you don't know from the actions that you take how God is going to bring that other side. I'm on day 10, Queen. I'm on day 10 of 111, and I'm celebrating 10 days because I'm telling you, 10 days ago, I was not speaking this comfortable. And even though it's still not that perfectly comfortable, no such thing, I am still here. And I feel a lot better and a lot different in terms of how I'm showing up. So the truth is, like, for all of us, like Rich, even this is me taking action, right? And I'm trusting that God is going to bring the people into this space that is meant to see me and hear me. um but it starts with, like, start looking into where you want to go, what is around there. If you're Do you know what I mean? Start. Don't just sit there and go, okay, I know I'm supposed to move, but I'm waiting for something else. Like, really trust in what you're receiving from God, right? It's about feeling the
Yes.
fear and doing it anyways, because our human is going to be scared to take a step because we think that we're making a wrong decision, because we've made so many wrong decisions before, right? And they weren't,
Yes.
some of the outcomes weren't good, right? So we're sometimes scared, especially at this point where this is deeper, this is bigger than you. Thank you, Queen. um right, and you really just want to have impact, right, in the world. But first and foremost, you got to have impact in your own life, right? I don't know if you're still hearing me, Rich,
Yes.
but this, okay.
I'm hearing you.
Right.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
I'm hearing
Right.
you.
It's not, I'm telling you, it's not easy. But if we sit here forever and a day and just wait till it's, like, again, it's comfortable, or it's the right time, we're waiting for something to be perfect so that we feel safe in making that choice, right? And how the universe work, how God works, is like, do you trust me enough? Right? Do you trust that what it is that you're feeling within you? Because that voice is God's voice, not just your voice telling you to do something. The ego is afraid because, the ego has made so many decisions before that hasn't worked out. But, you can tell your ego
Yes.
that it's okay for you to make the step, especially if it's something that's going to lead you to greater good. If not this, then something greater, right? That's where God's leading you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 Like
Well,
I've been knowing that I have to make this move.
yes, yes, that's for you to do. Like, and the thing is, keep saying it doesn't change it. So tomorrow is a new day, it's a new opportunity for you to choose you. So what's one action tomorrow? And you don't have to tell me or tell any of us now, but, like, when you wake up tomorrow, you think, what's one action that you can take that's going to lead you closer to that goal of moving, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Right now, I step aside. I just step aside to get clarity. Though, even though I have to just quit myself, no matter how it is, and get the message I'm looking for. Because, like I say, it's not really been easy, and everyone needs to know that the journey is not easy. This is about self-discovery that I say, and
Yeah.
I
You
know
know what?
it's
I'll tell you,
something.
Rich. Rich, the hardest part of this journey is trusting yourself.
Yeah.
That's really it. And I keep saying that, the relationship that we're building in life is the relationship with ourselves, so that we could trust ourselves, so that when we get these feelings, these nudges, urges from spirit, we don't hesitate to take them, right? Because if I ask you, you
Yeah.
trust God, you say yes, right? Of course, you're going to say yes. But then if God
Yes.
is within, and the message that you're receiving from within is to move, but you don't trust it enough because you want some other kind of clarity to come in. Like, you can receive hundreds of clarity. You could get clarity from me. You could get clarity from other people's videos, you could get clarity from a song, you could get so much clarity, but until you make that move, until you trust yourself enough to say, yes, okay, I got all the clarity I need, this is the step that I need to take, it doesn't happen. Change
Yeah,
does not
you're right.
happen.
You're
Right?
right.
So every single day, if you say tomorrow, you wake up tomorrow and you say, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. And then you wake up the tomorrow after that and you say, I'll do it tomorrow. When does it ever happen? When you only have now, right? Tomorrow doesn't exist. You only have the now. So if you don't take that step right now, like if I don't show up today, then I'm not going to show up, right? And then tomorrow I wake
Yeah,
up and then I'm like, I don't show up. And then I don't show up the next day. How is anything in my life going to change in a way that I say that I wanted to if I'm not showing up, if this is the place that I'm meant to show up? So for you, like what is in each now moment, in each day that you are awake, right? Because we say that we're, awake. What steps
yeah,
can you take, right? In trusting yourself and the truth of yourself to say, you know what? I know that I'm not supposed to be around these people. I know that I'm supposed to be in another city, where we're supposed to go. What, like, the thing is, like, we all go, money stops us, certain things stops us, but God doesn't work like that. God actually finds, and I'm sorry, provides the opportunities for what's meant for you to be successful, right? You all right? You okay, Rich?
yeah. I'm alright.
I didn't know
Yes,
somebody
I'm
was
okay.
fighting. Okay.
So bad. The connection is so bad.
No, I could hear you. We can hear you. We hear you perfectly. Can you hear me though?
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear anything that I said? Because I'm not going to repeat it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard what you
you
say.
you heard what I said. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So each day you have an opportunity for shift to happen in your life. Okay. So there's going to be no perfect time. You only have the now, and the choice that you make in the now is the reality that you create in the future, right? So the choice that you make today affects the future choices that you're
Yes,
going to
yes,
make. So if
yes.
you make no choices, if you make no decision, then your future outcome is the same. Nothing happens. You get that?
Yeah, you're right. Yes, ma'am. I get that.
Right. So only you know what choices you can make in each now moment to choose yourself, to, not abandon your dreams, and to trust that God's guidance is going to bring you exactly where you need to. But sometimes we just got to trust. It's about believing in order to see. They say, the saying, seeing is believing. God works in the opposite way. Believing is seeing. So when you believe that you are safe,
Yeah, yeah.
you're protected, and that you're being led by God's source consciousness, then you know that the step that you take, there's no need to worry about it. Do you know what I mean? That something greater is waiting for you because God's hands is in it, right? So
Yes, yes.
I am shuffling from a different deck, and we'll see. Okay, it says perspective. That's literally what the card says. Perspective.
Mm.
Let's see what it says. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay. I think this might be. Thank you for liking the live. Okay. Here's the message. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective. Shift your point of view and zoom out, out, out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for our eventual extinction. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the known universe, and the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. Whoa. That's a lot. That's a little deep.
Yeah.
So you know this thing? It's like all these things and thoughts that we have in our minds, and this is just I think what we're talking about, all the reasons not to do something, like all the excuses that we come up with, right? It stops us from living this life, from sharing ourselves, sharing our experiences with others, because we're so afraid. The worries about the money, the worry about how this is going to happen. And let me look. I'm not saying that it's easy, okay? Because I do too. I'm human. You know, as much as we're powerful spiritual beings, we came here for the human experience, and being human is not easy, okay? And we're all
Yes.
doing our best, but there's a lot of things in this world that distracts us. The things that we focus on takes us away from experiencing the trueness of our lives, you know? And it's just a matter of perspective, right? When you shift your perspective, the way that you experience life shifts. So, this is the work for all of us. Not easy, but it's going to get done. I'm showing up. You're showing up, Rich. This is how it starts, right? This is how it starts when we're
Yes.
here
I
supporting.
believe. I believe.
Yeah. Um, Say your soul experience is a flash in the timeline of the known universe. That's just saying that life is short. Life is short. We don't know when this experience is going to end for us. And if we sit in just moments of tomorrow, tomorrow, or we're too afraid to choose ourselves to do something for us, love ourselves in us, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. If we don't choose today, like to live today, that life that we say that we want, um, tomorrow may never come, right? And
Yeah. You're right.
you could only live in the now. And the living in the now is every single day. This is my now moment today. I have no other time. Nothing else is existing. There's nowhere else that I am but right here, right now, with you and whomever else is on this live, right? And if I didn't choose to be here in this now moment, I will not be experiencing my life differently. I'd be too afraid. And yes, I'm still afraid, but I'm showing up anyways because for me to not show up means nothing changes, right? So, in each now moment, what choices are you making to express and live your life in the greatest way for your highest good so that you can do the things that you say that you desire to do in this world and you say you want to share with people to help support and guide people on their journey, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So when are you gonna start?
I've started already. I saw you view my profile on TikTok. I used to post videos when I get message and I get some download. I'll just say push me to go and make a video. Though it's not really easy. It's not easy. Like I said, you just have
I know
to.
making those videos are not easy. Yeah, but you do it, right? Because that's how change happens. That's you choosing you in your life and not waiting for someone else to come to you and say, "Hey, can you do this or let me help you do this?" Because like the hardest thing to do is choose yourself, to walk
Yeah.
with yourself, right? And the thing is, this is training ground, right? We I think we all need to learn to walk and stand in our own sovereign power so that when time comes for us to meet and collaborate with people, we're not just going following along based on the whim of somebody else, right? That's why it's important for us to make decisions on our own for ourselves. That's for our good because only we know what that is, right? Otherwise, you're going to be following somebody else, and maybe what they're saying is not good for you. And you know yourself better, right? So, yeah, yeah.
Yes, you're right, man.
So, so here's this card came out says, "You're not for everyone." And I know that I'm not for everyone. It says, "Embrace your weirdness, face your true north." So let's see what this says. And who else is out there? Here's the thing. There's a lot of people out there also that, you know, want to bring offerings to the world, but are again too afraid of, judgments that nobody might like it, whatever the case may be. But like I said, there's like 10 billion people on this earth. There's somebody for everybody. Somebody will like what you do, right? So just show up and start doing it. So it says, you're not for everyone. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. So I guess you're like same kind of weird as me.
Yes.
I'm not for everyone, but I am definitely for you. And we'll
Yes.
definitely connect because I think that we have some similar ideas and understanding of life and journey. And I know that we are not meant to walk this path, this life alone. And you might be somewhere else in the world and I might be over on this side, but I think that there's no reason why we should feel like we can't communicate because we're doing this now, right? And I think that how life works, this is just going to be my own opinion on this, is that you are where you're at, I'm where I'm at. We're both trying to anchor and embody a certain way of being because we understand life a little bit differently. God is showing us, um, I don't know, just showing us that the truth of ourselves and to help support others in their awakening, right? And you have your way of doing it. I have mine. I love talking to people. You love talking to people. And I think that, if we can find ways to support and encourage each other, no matter where we are in the world, I think the messages will just expand even more, right? Because you're not
Yes.
alone, right? Do you get me? Am I making sense?
Yes, you are making sense. Like before now, before I get to see your video on my FYP, I was manifesting my soul tribes, people that understand me, people that I can talk to because I was so lonely. Like I don't even talk to people around me because if I talk, it will look like as if I'm talking to myself alone because they don't understand me. They don't understand me, and it drains me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When someone doesn't understand you and you're trying to explain yourself, it takes a lot of energy. And if you have to explain yourself to someone, you should
Hmm.
just stop, okay? Because
Yes.
it's people either they resonate and they recognize, you know, that thing between you and them, and that your journey and theirs is intertwining now for whatever reason, but y'all get it. And when you have to explain to someone, I know it's soul draining. It's soul draining and it
Yes.
feels lonely at times because you're like, who else is going to understand me? Why did God lead me to this place where I feel like I'm going crazy and there's nobody to talk me off the ledge, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
here we are. Here
Yeah,
we
you're
are.
right.
You showed up for me, I think, just as much as I showed up for you, right? And I think that's the beauty
Yes, no.
of these platforms, is that we can make connections with people from all over the world and allows us to feel less alone in this journey, right?
Yes, yes.
So
That
So
that is
hopefully
that is the
you're
purpose
feeling
of it.
less alone. Yeah. So hopefully you're feeling less alone with the interactions and the people that you've been meeting on these lives. And, I think that we'll definitely continue. I got 101 days
Yeah.
to go.
You
You
going there,
know,
we'll get there.
we're going to get
We
there
get there
together.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I
Before
agree.
the community will grow, it will grow more than this. I'm very sure. Just time. That is everything. Everything is just time. There's one thing I get to understand about life. Everything is time.
For sure. For sure. Like when I first started this, like I pulled a card. I have a different deck, and I pulled a card for myself. And it literally said that when you start doing this, don't expect anything. Don't expect it to be successful. Don't expect for things to shift right. Don't expect anything. And I was like, what do you mean? So I gotta show up on this platform and I gotta like, be present and all this stuff. And nothing's gonna happen right away. Like, what are you fucking kidding me? What am I doing this for? And I was just like, oh, because I really didn't want to do it. But I realized that this is part of the work. Like things just don't happen overnight, and
Yeah.
this is just a participation of life. It's not going to happen overnight. To some other person, it might seem like it's overnight, um, but it doesn't happen overnight, and
It takes so
it's going to have
sacrifice
to
and
like
time.
exactly. And I got to keep showing up, right? Me showing up is how something else is going to happen too, but I can't not show up. right? And so, as much as, I was always saying at the beginning that I was not comfortable, I'm changing even the way that I speak about that. Instead of saying, I'm uncomfortable, I'm saying, you know what? I'm not comfortable. It's not the same thing because the universe don't hear the word not. It's just hearing the word comfortable. And so I want to call more of that into my life. And I know that this is part of doing it. This is also building community. I have ideas. I have lots of stuff in my head about community and things that came to me a long time ago, and I didn't understand it at the time, but a lot of things are starting to make sense that came to me from before. Now they're starting to make sense as I'm showing up in this space, to see what can be created and built from us showing up and supporting each other as human beings in this journey, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, my puzzle pieces is saying drag these puzzle pieces to prove that I'm not a bot and I'm still live. So, how long have I been on here? I literally can't remember. Maybe I've been like almost an hour now. I did my hour, Rich. I thank you and I appreciate you for jumping on. I like honestly, I don't know how I would be doing this fully without you like coming on and interacting with me. And listen, anybody else that's here, like if you want to join the live with me and just have conversation about your journey, life, like all of the things, then I encourage you to hit the join button. But if not, if no big deal, right? Thanks,
Yeah, if
Rich.
anyone is bold to join, the person should join. The right people will come around, that is why I know. Even those that don't want to share, it's just
I
that.
agree. I mean, they don't know me, right? They don't know me and they don't know what I'm trying to do. So I'm okay with that. And like I gotta keep showing up. And this is why I'm showing up like at random times as well, just so that,
Like,
it
I
plays with
have
the
something to say.
algorithm.
I have something to sorry for cutting you short. I have something to say. When you pray to God for something, like I said, I was praying for my soul tribe, and you appear on my FYP, right? But some people, when
Mm,
they pray, they don't know that the prayer is just in front of them. The answer to their prayer is in front of them. They
yeah.
think it's very far away, or someone will just pull out from somewhere and just say, "Hey, I am the person." But it takes a lot of knowledge to understand.
It does, and
Inside,
and it's
you
open,
take
right?
it in. Yeah, I was not hoping I would just say God. I just want to like meet people that will understand, people that I can talk to, people that can hear me. Cause the
I
journey is
think
not
we'll I
easy.
think we'll definitely will I think that Rich will definitely connect off the lives, and maybe we can connect on a Zoom call or something just to just connect, right? And see what we can
Okay.
also create and co-create together, right? Like God is not putting us here to um, just do it on our own, right? Community, friendships is what's necessary in this world. I think that we've just been so separate from each other and like raised in that crazy way of being that we're not connected to each other anymore. And the truth is, we're not separate from each other. We're not separate from God, right? And it's how do we live in community with each other, even with distances between us, right?
Yeah.
And still hold on to the knowing and the truth of who we are as God's source embodied, it just to be able to live this experience that we call life, and I want to live better. I want to live greater than the experiences that I'm having now. And so this is what I'm doing here, right? This is a conversation for all of us. And I guess somebody's got to do it. So why not me if this is how I'm feeling and thinking, right? And why not you? And if God is speaking through you and to you to show up for other people, So why not connect and see how we can expand it, because it amplifies when there's more than one, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking for, is to amplify this vibration, this energy of living life in this most amazing way, guided by our higher selves. And, like showing others like what it means to walk in their own truth, trusting themselves, and yeah, living a best blessed life, rich in life. Keep saying that,
Yeah.
rich in life.
Yeah. Rich in life. Rich minds.
Rich minds, yes. Yeah, I'm waiting for my T-shirt.
I will definitely put it on to you.
Rich minds only, you said.
Yes. It's a movement.
It's a movement. Okay, we'll make it a movement. We'll make it a thing. Rich minds only.
Yeah.
Rich in
Yes. Yes, man.
yeah,
Rich in
man.
life. Rich in spirit.
Exactly. Rich in all ways, man. Rich in so many ways. Like
Yeah.
rich with the sun, rich with indulging in delicious foods. Just
Yeah.
everything.
Everything.
Everything is rich.
Everything is rich because it's the universe and we are experiencing it in human form.
Exactly. Well, definitely connect, because then we can we'll see how expansive our conversations will get with each other
Yes,
when we
man.
connect out there. Because I think like at the same time too, it's like we're still new, we're still learning, um, like what we can say on a public platform. Like, we're not too sure of how to speak about God in the way that we know or
People
we
understand.
understand, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not the same as what the churches want us to believe, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
that's how I'm that's how I'm
our
that's how I'm gonna
religion.
say it. Oh yeah, I
Yes,
have
yes, I understand. Those are religions and people have to understand.
religion is a business.
But religion has nothing to do with spirituality.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah, it's a business.
It's a business.
It's a thing that is used to trap we humans from attaining our higher self, like getting
You know
yourself.
what? Exactly, because I mean, I don't know if we talk about this, but like, especially this Easter, I mean, I did read the Bible, and it took me a long time to read the Bible. It took me like a year and a half. I can't say that I understand everything that I read in it, regardless, but there's a lot of things that I mean I didn't like in it, clearly. But what I got from it, like my only thing when I finished reading it was, so we're powerful beings. We're magical beings. I and the Mother
Yeah,
Father are one, and you will do greater things than I, is what Jesus said. That is what stuck in my head. And then I went down the rabbit hole from that, because I'm like, why are we fighting over Peter, Paul, Mary, who's like betrayed who, and all of these things that are in the Bible, and people preach and preach and preach about all of these things. And I'm like, but we're powerful creatures. We're magical beings. Why is nobody talking about this? And
yeah,
so I realized everything is a distraction.
yeah.
Everything
They
is a
made us to
distraction.
believe in an illusion
Yes.
that doesn't exist and call our ancestors evil,
That's
which
why
means that our ancestors they are the universe, they are the God. Because when we call on them, you see, when you call on me, I am present with you. They are the
I am
ones.
that I am.
Because I know that there's no God coming down from heaven to help humanity. If like you
Listen, but we're
fast and
already
pray
here.
for 100, nothing
I
will
know,
happen.
but
You just have
Rich, we're
to
already
follow the
here.
rules and be open.
Yeah, because we're already here. That's the thing. It takes us. We So people think
Yes,
that
yes.
ascension, people talk about awakening and ascension, and they think that as human beings, we're gonna, I don't know, grow wings and fly up into the heavens, right? But the truth is that
Yeah,
we ascension is about being embodied fully in our human vessel. It's about the awareness
yeah,
that we are spirit and we came here for a human experience. They've said that human beings are limited, and we've been programmed to believe that we are limited beings, but we are not. And it's only our mind and the stories that we tell us, that we tell ourselves, that limits ourselves and our experience. And that's why the powers that was, um, programmed us the way that we did. We were all born into a slave system. You know, the
yeah,
matrix is a slave system. There's not one race that is enslaved, like humanity in itself is enslaved. And until we wake up to the truth of who we are, to recognize the power that we have, individually so that collectively our world will change. Until that happens, we'll keep repeating the same shit. So that's why there's people like me, there's people like you who are here to
yeah,
show other human beings that they too have the power. And the way that it starts is by them choosing themselves. Because that's the only way that God can choose you back, is when you choose you. Because it's this crazy, it's hard to explain it all, but this is the construct that we live in. This is the energetic environment that we live in. The universe gives us back that which we desire, how we feel and think about ourselves, but we're the ones that are creating it.
yes,
And people will say, I didn't create that. It's like, actually, you did. And like awareness is what brings you to that realization when you're willing to sit down and look at all your life choices, look at all the things that you've said and done, the times that you're blaming other people, all of the things. It all comes back down to you and your choices and how we manifest in this world. We're manifesting every single thing, every experience is a manifestation. Everything we're manifesting all the time. Our world is a manifestation. It's just that people hyper focus on specific things to manifest. And when that happens, you're like, oh, look what I manifested, a car or the lottery win or something. But the life that you're living is actually a manifestation of your spirit, right?
yeah.
So, anyways, that was me just going on a little rant there,
I understand. Mhm. You get there.
right? So, and so maybe it's just like you and me are the odd one in the bunch that, have this awareness, but I doubt it highly. And we are here to connect with other souls, to encourage them to choose themselves, to live their life, because the life that they are meant to live, they're not even living it yet. None of us are,
Yeah,
right? So as I encourage, you to show up for yourself, I'm showing up for myself, encouraging others to show up for themselves, you providing messages in the way that you're providing to help support, heal, lead, guide others. This is the work that, we came here to do, um, as humans, so that we can play, that we can live, that we can have the life that we came here to experience. And so I don't know fully what that is for me, but me showing up here is part of that, whether I like it or not.
yeah.
My human goes, why did you choose this? But like, I go, why not me? Right? Why
Why not
not
you?
me? Why not me? Right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
if I'm gonna come into this world and recognize that I have power, why would I said to myself, I go, why not you, girl? Why not you? Like you would want to be, at that place of awareness. You no longer want to be spinning that wheel in the rat race, right? So why not me? And even though it's scary to some extent to speak these things out loud, I mean, it's God. So what's scary about God? To say the truth about God. We shouldn't be afraid of being punished, because we're speaking truth. And God is not a punishing God. God is a God of love.
Mm.
And I know the Old Testament is filled with a vengeful God, but again, somebody's else put that information in there to limit our understanding and our awareness of the truth of who God
Yeah.
is and who we are, right? So,
Yes.
ah, yeah. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents on that.
Yeah. 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 Okay. I think I'm
Okay, well,
feeling
you feeling good?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling inspired already.
Well, that's great.
I feel this shift already that I'm on the right path and everything will be okay. No matter what happened along the way, I'll get
Everything
there.
is already okay. Everything is what's meant to be. Just keep it light, keep it love, keep it positive, and keep choosing you, because that's the way things in this world changes. Like I said, when you work on yourself, when you choose you, when you choose joy, and you find peace within yourself, where is the war without? Right? That's what
Yeah.
humans don't beings don't understand. The war outside is just a reflection of all that war that we're going on, that's going on within ourselves from us not choosing ourselves. So peace within means that there is peace without. And that's what they really didn't want us to understand in terms of this life experience that we're having, you know? So they rely on our ignorance to keep the construct the way that it is. But truthfully, I'm tired of it. You know, I want different. So if I want different and better, and I have to show up here to tell other people to choose themselves so that they can have better, and then we could all have better and we could enjoy life. And I know it seems very surface and very kind of flippant, but that's the truth, man. That is the construct of our reality. And we didn't come here to suffer. We were
Yeah.
human beings. We were never meant to suffer, you know? And like I
Just
said, I no longer, go
the
ahead.
way
What'd you say?
the system, the way they program things for us. The system, the government, and everything. The way they program things
Yeah,
to human, putting fears in us to limit us from attaining our higher self. That is just everything. No
exactly.
one is born broke or poor. That is why I say rich minds. We are all rich. You just have to
Yes,
discover yourself and your purpose
exactly.
and
Exactly.
for
And
it.
that's what
You
us
discover
showing
your
up
purpose
here,
and for it.
yeah. And us showing up here
Yeah.
um, is hopefully encouraging others to shift, get a shift in perspective of their own life, and to maybe start seeking deeper understanding and deeper awareness in their world, right? So, yeah, maybe it starts with us here, you know?
Yes.
So I'm grateful. I'm
Yes.
grateful that we are having this
The right,
conversation.
the right people, the right people will come around. The right people will come around. The community will grow.
Yeah, I'm
That is what
honestly,
I need.
I'm not even concerned about that. My only concern is showing up for 111 days. That's as
Yes.
far into the future I'm willing to go. But for each of that, I'm still only taking it one now moment at a time. Right? So I can't look at the end because I have to experience each one of them each day, each moment to get to the 111th day, right? So I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm right now. I'm
I'm good.
present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have to go now. My data is running
Okay.
low.
Okay, well, you have a beautiful night, Rich. Always a pleasure. And I think I've done my time here as well, and I'm grateful for you for showing up. I'll be back here. You know what? I'm gonna jump on early tomorrow because I my afternoon is busy, so I think I'm gonna come on around 12:30 p.m. my time Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know what time that's for you, but it's gonna be way earlier. And I haven't done that
Yeah.
time yet. So see who else is, who wants to join the conversation during that time, right?
Okay. I will.
Alrighty.
I will by
Thanks.
God's grace. Yeah.
God's grace. God is good.
It's all the time. It's with me. That's why I'm named Emmanuel.
Amen. Okay, well, you have a good night, Rich, and anyone else that's out there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining and listening. All the blessings to you, and I will see you
Yeah.
on the other side of the time.
Peace,
I'll
love,
see
and
you
light to
tomorrow.
everyone.
Amen. Have a good night.
Bye. Great.
Bye.